Hi, how are
Hi, how are you
you?
doing? I'm doing great. How are you
I'm
doing?
doing good. How was your weekend?
Oh, my weekend was great. Happy belated
Thank
birthday.
you. Thank you so much.
Did you get to do anything fun? I know
It
you're
was,
locked down probably.
yeah, but it was actually a really special day, even though, we were far from family and everything. It was a day filled with a lot of love, and I think this has kind of taught us all what really matters in life. And it's really just like being with loved ones and being healthy and happy, and that's the greatest gift. And it just felt like a really special day.
Oh man, yeah, no, for sure. I think that everybody has sort of been brought back down to reality through
Yeah,
all of this.
absolutely.
So where are you right now?
I'm in LA. I'm working from home, and my sister's here with me.
Oh, hi to your
Yeah,
sister.
I will. Thank you.
So have you gotten to do anything, any kind of relax? You mentioned you were working from home. Are you doing
Yeah.
anything else?
Um, I mean, whenever we're not working, we're just spending time together. I feel like we're on the same boat as everyone, watching Netflix or Hulu or Apple TV. Reading, I've been getting back into a lot of reading, which I hadn't done in a while, which has been nice. Walking our dog, Joey, working on music, listening to new music that's out there.
Yeah.
But we're just taking it day by day and grateful for our health and for our family's health, I guess, is the most important.
Oh, definitely. So what books are you reading? I need some suggestions.
Yeah, I'm reading one right now by an author. She's one of my favorite authors. I discovered her when I was in high school. Her name is Isabel Allende, and it's a book called A Long Petal from the Sea. And it's really beautiful so far.
Oh, cool. I
There's
will have
also
to
one
add
that I
that.
love called All the Light We Cannot See. That's one of my favorites of all time. That's really beautiful too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll have to add those.
Yeah, let me know what you think.
Yeah, and I was actually just like crowdsourcing for Netflix suggestions
Oh,
too. So,
really? What are you
yeah.
watching? Oh, we're watching Ozark right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That's like
which
the
we hadn't watched. It's great. Have you seen it?
I haven't. No.
It's really great. I'm also watching Succession on Apple TV and obsessed. Obsessed. Really good shows, both of them.
Yeah, I need to add Ozark for sure. I don't have Apple
Yeah,
TV, but it's something I,
got it.
need to do. But for
Yeah,
Netflix, good tie-in. So you are did you wrap on
good
your Netflix
tie-in.
project?
I
Yeah,
did, yeah.
feel the beat.
I did.
Okay. So
We wrapped at the end
has
of last year.
has this held up anything with that? Like
No,
I know okay.
we're still, luckily we had already wrapped and we had just actually finished post-production right before quarantine. So I'm excited for the world to be able to see this movie soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So with music, I mean, entertainment has been hit hard, and so
Yeah.
you're able to work from home, but how has that changed the dynamic of,
It's changed completely. I mean, my life usually involved quite a lot of travel and, performances and being with people and performing for people and meet and greets. And of course, like I said before, quite a lot of travel. So right now I would have been on an actual radio tour. So I probably would have been hopefully with you in person.
yeah, we're
Which
in Memphis, by the way. I should have said
I
I'm
know,
Kiran.
no, I
Hi.
know. How are things in Memphis?
We're okay.
Lockdown?
We're in lockdown. I'm in my closet right now.
Oh,
But I'm working from home, and
yeah.
so but yeah, schools are all out and all of that.
I know
So
closets have the best sound for
they
recording
do.
for radio. Whenever I do voiceovers and stuff, I go into my closet too. But yeah, and now I'm kind of on a virtual radio tour, as per se. So I've been doing these lives a few times a day, which has been really cool. Um, Also, I feel like performances have changed completely. Like last week, I performed for Good Morning America, and I would have never imagined that I would be performing live on GMA from my living room through Skype, which was a whole experience in itself. I mean, that, of course, the technicality of it was like crazy to pull off. And then, to be able to perform in a moment like this and to be a part of the music industry in this moment has been really special because I feel like we're all gravitating to music and to art to feel connected and to give us peace and hope. So it's been really special to be a part of this industry right now.
Yeah. Well, and you were performing to promote the
My
Disney
single.
Family Sing Along
Oh, yes,
last.
exactly. Last week I was for the sing along. Yeah.
And it was a song from Hunchback of Notre Dame. Did you pick that song?
I did, yeah. When they invited us 2 days before, we were, thinking about what song I would want to sing. And then my mom, who introduced me to this song when I was little, she brought it up, and it was the perfect song. The second she said it, we both knew this was the song. Not only is it a song that means so much to us, but the lyrics of that song are so perfect for this moment. Like that line that says, "On days when the sun is gone, hope lives on," which is kind of what we're all experiencing right now. It was a really special moment for me, and it was really cool to see people reach out to me and see how much that meant to them, hearing that song and those words. So I'll never forget that moment. I was in LA, so it was 5:30 a.m. my time when I performed. So I
Oh,
was
wow.
up at like 2:30 a.m. my time. So the whole morning I was just like in the dark in my living room. And it was just this cool, like kind of peaceful, quiet moment from me to the world, It was really special.
Yeah, no, it's a beautiful song and
Thank you.
but
Beautiful.
really sad.
It
I
is.
was I'm a fan of another one of your Disney covers of Circle of Life. And
Oh,
so yeah, so I was wondering if
thank
maybe that
you.
was going to be it.
That's a beautiful song. Hey, maybe if there's another performance. Someday just felt like a prayer of hope.
No, it was definitely
Thank you.
very fitting. But and speaking of sad songs too, are you just drawn to them? Like I Love You is very
I
melancholy and
think I
part of
am.
it.
I think I am just drawn to them since I was a little girl. The first song that I wrote was called Leave Me Alone. And I was 10, maybe 11, and I had never even dated a guy. I had never had a crush. Like, I wasn't even close to, like, any of that romance stuff. And I was always drawn to drama or just, to be honest, I just love things that move me. I like to be, like, emotionally connected to the story that I'm singing. So I think that's why I've always been drawn to music that tells an emotional story of some sort.
Yeah. And but people are taking that, like I Love You, your new single, and
Yeah,
making it into a TikTok challenge, which is
I
pretty awesome.
it's incredible, and it's actually like it's awesome because there isn't like one set choreo, so each person just gets to express themselves and be themselves and move however they want to feel. And it happened completely on its own. I think it was the first or second day that we went into quarantine. I saw all these videos coming up and they kept getting sent to me. And every day in every corner of the world, I see these amazing I Love You challenges, which is just it's so cool. And I love reading the captions when they post it because it's usually like either something like this was hard for me to do, but I wanted to feel good about myself, and I'm doing this and I feel really brave, which means so much. Like we have our hard days, or it's just people like wanting to have fun and being like I wanted to have a moment where I could just move my body and have fun, and it's been really cool. It's been really a privilege and an honor that my song has meant so much to so many people right now.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like TikTok especially, but things like this, Instagram lives, like you were saying you would do
Yeah,
a radio tour. The whole quarantine situation has shaped not only the music industry, but how people interact. And so
absolutely.
have you enjoyed doing the Instagram lives, or
So
have you
much.
you're on TikTok,
I'm
but
on
you like
TikTok, but I haven't done a TikTok.
you should do your
I'm
challenge.
a late bloomer. I'm a late bloomer. Yes, I know. I know. Honestly, it's funny. I saw a TikTok today it was something like um, people before they get obsessed with TikTok, and it's like someone saying like, "Oh yeah, I'm just old. It scares me," and then right after, it's like TikTok is like, I believe in it so much, and like I'm obsessed. And I was like, that's probably going to be me in a week or two. But right now, I just feel like I'm old. I don't know. It just feels weird, but who knows? Um, but what was it? What did you ask me right before that?
Oh, sorry, are you enjoying like doing the,
I am.
Instagram live?
I am very much so. And my label, they were like, "Are you up for, doing this every day?" And I was like, "Absolutely." First of all, I love working and I love being busy, and this has been like the best parts of my day because I get to not only meet really cool people like yourself and talk about really great things, but also like for a moment, a lot of people can be here together, connected, and just I don't know, disconnect from what's going on out there. I feel like the connection right now, even if it's just virtually, has been a lifesaver for a lot of people.
Right, it has. And
Yeah.
it's given us an opportunity to sort of
Yeah.
interact with fans and get their
In a
questions.
whole new way.
Would you be up for answering a
Yeah,
couple
so down.
questions?
Of
So
course.
we've gotten a lot.
Okay.
Let me see. I'll go through some while you're talking too. But so what's the first thing you do when you book a role that you're really excited about?
Oh, that's a great question. Call my mom probably is the very first move. Possibly cry a little tear of joy. Then call my sister, call my dad, and yeah, definitely call my family is the first thing that I would do.
That's I must be also like intimidating having to prepare and like know that you're committed for however long
That
to
I
a
think that hits you a little bit afterwards. In the beginning, you're like, "This is great," and then you're like, "Oh my god, who thinks that I can actually do this?" Or at least that's what goes on in my head. I'm like, do they know that I can't do this? But we're
I
all
feel
our
like
own
you've
worst
done
critics, right?
yeah, so I'd say I feel like you've done everything like
Thank
you put
you.
your mind to.
No, I've been lucky. I have had some really amazing experiences, but you know, every new character is a challenge because it's a whole new person you have to get to know and play and dive into their hearts. But it's really beautiful. It's a really great experience.
So your new character, April,
Yes.
for Field of Dreams, do you have anything in common with her, or is there anything you can
Yeah,
tell us about her?
so much in common with April. Starting with, I guess, the more basic fact, she's a dancer. So she grew up dancing and is now a professional dancer. So that was really cool too. Even though I grew up dancing my whole life, dancing professionally is one whole animal. Do you know what I mean? And I haven't been dancing professionally, so to speak, or, in the national competition level since high school or since like junior high. So I had to train myself to be back at that level, which was really challenging, not only physically but emotionally as well, but in the best way. And it was so cool to get back to that. But also, April is incredibly, incredibly driven, sometimes to a fault. And I think that can be a really incredible thing, that when someone is very type A, it can drive you to greatness, but it can also be your Achilles heel and your weakness. So I think we have that in common too. But a lot of things about us, and a lot of things I learned from her, which I don't want to give too much away, but she has kind of a really sad story too. So it was really beautiful to dive into that as well.
Oh man. And
Yeah.
we actually got a really sweet question from a mom, speaking of like
Oh
how you
wow.
were very into dramatics and stuff
Yeah.
in high school. It was a mom of I don't know if a boy or girl who was experiencing bullying, and she knows that you had been vocal about being a victim of that yourself, and if
Yes.
you had advice to somebody who was going through a similar situation.
Absolutely. First of all, I'm sorry that your baby is going through that. I can't imagine growing up in this day and age because, before our bullies they only had a chance to bully us in person, but now, we have the virtual bullies, which they don't have to show their face to bully you, which is so scary. Um, when I was bullied, I'm sure like so many of us are, I think what got me through is knowing that it was okay to just have one or maybe two friends, maybe if it was just the one friend at the time that I cared about and that really cared about me, and to know that being the most popular girl didn't mean that I was any better, or that made me a better person, or that shouldn't make me feel more loved to be more popular. Um, that it's okay. And also something that my mom always told me, or that I learned somewhere, is that bullies usually hurt other people to make themselves feel better. I know that's a hard thing to understand, but they're people that are hurting, so they want to hurt you. Um, so know that it will pass. Find the one person that you love that cares about you. Stay close to your family. I was always really close to my mom and my dad. And just know that no matter what anyone says, look in the mirror every day and know that you are loved, you are important, and you are beautiful. And that has to come from within first and foremost. But it will pass. It will pass. And I was never the popular girl ever. I was always the nerd. Had like one good friend, and that was okay. That was enough.
Yeah, and nerds go far. Like,
Nerds go
after you
far.
get there's like a whole nother world out
Yeah,
there. And something I read, this is just for me. Did you go to an all-girls school?
I did. Yeah,
I did too.
you
Catholic?
did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the best. I loved it.
I loved it too. A
Yeah.
lot of people are like, "Oh, I want to be around boys." It never bothered me,
No,
and I
never. I
loved it.
actually couldn't have imagined now the other way. Do you know what I mean? Like it was, I really loved it. It was actually one of my favorite moments, definitely, of my life for sure. That my high school.
Oh, I'm glad.
Yeah.
And then just let's see. Let me try to pick out. Oh, Joey.
Joey.
Important.
The most important.
I know. So, what? Joey's a boy, right?
Joey's a boy. He just
Okay,
turned 2 about a month ago or so. He is our everything. He's just the cutest thing in the world, and especially right now, he's been just the best part of this whole quarantine has been being with Joey and with my doll. Just the best.
Do you think he's going to have this like unrealistic expectation that everybody is going to be with him 24/7 from now on?
I think it's going to be really hard for dogs. And I love those, like my favorite memes where it's like my dog has no idea what's going on, but he's so happy that I'm home all day long. Yeah, I mean, it's been 6 weeks and it's going to be probably another month of this. So I think it's going to be a lot of separation anxiety for Joey and for us too when we have to leave.
And so he learned how to high five. Has he gotten anything else?
Not yet. No, not yet. We're on the high five train still, but the high five just makes us so, it's almost silly. Every time he does the high five, how happy it makes us. It's just the cutest thing. But he's really smart. He picks it up really fast. So I feel like if we teach him something else, he'll pick it up too. So I'll keep you guys posted.
Oh, good. Yeah. I mean, does he have his own Instagram? Because he needs it.
He needs it. Really he has fan Instagrams actually.
Okay, well now I should have messaged them.
He has fan Instagrams. I discovered last week. I was like, this is incredible. These are the best accounts on Instagram.
Oh man.
Yeah.
And also, this is my question.
Okay.
What is your favorite Instagram filter? Do you want to try them? Do you know how to put them on?
No. Oh, I see. There's a button here. Okay, let me show you what my most recent ones are. Oh, so these are the, okay. I like this one, the kind of like vintagey one. I think this one's cool.
Ooh, that's very classy.
Is that pretty?
Like that.
Is that classy? Yeah. This one's kind of weird. I didn't know you could do this on live.
So somebody had told me this on the last live, and I had no idea. Ooh, what was that? Were those angels on your face?
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of cute.
Hey, what is this? Oh, well, those are different colored eyes.
I know. I was not
aware. This one was sent to me by a fan because I love gummy bears. So I have the gummy bear filter and I have the popcorn filter.
That's so cute.
That's great.
Oh.
I was
wondering, have you done the ones that are like questions?
Oh.
That would be a great like interview to do. I don't know. I don't see them pop up.
I haven't done those very often, but I know people love those.
They're really fun. You should do like a.
I did this one, but it was for Women's Day, and it was like, "What feminist are you?"
Oh,
so do it now.
What are you?
Oh, it's not working.
Oh no.
But I had gotten.
Remember who you were?
What?
Do you remember who you were?
Yes, I think it was the president of the UN Council. I think it was a really incredible woman like that, but I have to go back and look. I think I got Anne Hathaway first, and then I got like the president of the UN Council, which was cool.
Yeah. I'm excited. I don't know if you've heard about the show on Hulu, Mrs. America.
My mom told me that I have to watch it. I'm really excited.
Yeah.
And so there was
I'm sorry?
Have you started it yet?
I haven't. And so I know it follows somebody who's kind of opposite to the movement, but they have like Gloria Steinem, like Shirley Chisholm, and all these like really important people. And yeah.
And it's Kate Blanchett, right?
Yes, yeah.
Boy,
so that's on my list. So
also watch Little Fires Everywhere, also on Hulu.
That's with Reese Witherspoon, right?
Carrie and Reese, my sister and I are watching. Unfortunately, it's like they release an episode every week, which is frustrating, but it's kind of cool. It's kind of like how it used to be in a weird way. You know how you have to wait a week for an episode, but it's really amazing. Right now, you could probably watch about the first 5 or so that are out.
Okay.
It's really great.
everything, like Big
Everything.
Little Lies,
Incredible.
morning show.
Yeah.
Like I was like, oh, there's another one.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, my
I
sister
don't
and I were wondering if she ever slept or did anything but work because she's everywhere. It's incredible.
probably not. She's like
Yeah,
you. You've got a million things
I
going
know.
on.
Thank you.
But thank you so much for joining us and
Oh,
for
of
taking time out of
course.
your day. I know you're super busy,
No,
but
I'm so happy to do this. Thank you.
well, we would love to see you in Memphis whenever things get back to
Yes,
normal.
I honestly can't wait. Sending you guys my
Oh,
love and stay safe and healthy.
thank you. You
Bye.
too.
Love you guys. Bye.
Give Joey our love.
I will. Bye.
Bye. Uh-oh, I think I flipped the camera around too. There I am. Thank y'all for joining us. So you should follow us at Q1075. Thank you so much to Sofia for letting us take up some of her day. We're going to have this interview up for the 24 hours and then we're going to upload it to Instagram TV. Thank you to Disney, who was awesome about coordinating everything and letting us talk to her. Thank you to everybody who sent in questions. I'm sorry we were not able to get to all of them. There was a lot of great ones there, but make sure you follow us because we're going to have more artists like AJR is tomorrow. So if you just like us, we will give you the notification when we're going live. Thank y'all so much, and hopefully we'll get to see you soon.